What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with my reaction video to the new Hack-A-Shaq rules. So if you are even somewhat of a basketball fan, you know what this rule is. Basically, it just states that, or you know what this strategy is, not the rule. I'll explain the rule a little bit later. So you know what the strategy is. You take a guy like, well, back in the day, Shaquille O'Neal, a big man who could not shoot free throws, and when you had the ball or when you were away from the ball and you wanted to get the ball back quickly, then you would hack the player, intentionally foul them, maybe away from the ball, maybe through a screen, or like I said, just while they had the ball. Now, it used to just be a regular foul. Now, and to be honest, when you fouled a guy like DeAndre Jordan that shot below 40% from the line last year, or a Dwight Howard that shoots about 40%, or a Andre Drummond that shoots about 35 or 40% from the line, honestly, when you do the math, that's what? 35% out of 35 points per 100, or no, it's not. If you get two shots, then, it's 70 points per 100 possessions, which in some cases is better than, that was sad that it took me that long to do the math. I'm sorry about that. But again, in a lot of cases, that's better than what you'd get from a team anyway, or what another team would put up. Again, it gets you the ball back quicker too. But again, most of you guys who are basketball fans watching that already know that. So the new rule encompasses basically three big changes. The first one is if a player is fouled, basically the whole overall encompassing rule is if a player is fouled within the last 2 minutes of any quarter, not just the fourth quarter, then he will be awarded one free throw, and then they retain possession, I guess. Now, again, that's different because that's normally the technical foul rule. Also was originally in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, but like I said, now it is all quarters. Also, for an inbound situation, in the same thing, in the last 2 minutes of any quarter, it will count also as a technical foul. Even if it seems like a regular foul, or not a technical foul, is that one shot with maintaining possession. I don't think it counts as a technical foul or a flagrant. That's what I was meaning to say. You have the flagrant ones and twos, but again, they're going to be looking out, and they're probably going to be calling flagrant fouls more because the rule states they will be monitored more closely, especially in the last 2 minutes. And like I said, that inbounds one's a big one because if you have to fight through a screen or something and you cause a foul, then same thing as if you just use the regular Hack-A-Shaq and the other team gets the one free throw and gets to retain possession. Now, that's the rule. What do I think about it? I have two reactions to it, and I can understand both sides. One is the obvious one, and it's like, well, there's not going to be as many fouls now, especially when you're playing, the Clippers or the Pistons or now the Hawks, or, any team that has a big man that shoots very poorly from the line. Which will be nice because now it won't take, well, at least you'd assume it won't take 20 minutes to get through the last 20 real minutes to get through the last 2 minutes of a game at this point now, because it is kind of grueling to watch the last 2 minutes of an NBA game. If you're an NBA fan, even if you don't really care about that, then you know what I'm talking about still. So, the other side of it. You shouldn't have to institute a rule just because some people in basketball cannot shoot free throws. If you're literally such a bad free throw shooter that people think it's better to foul you and put you at the line than to actually play basketball, then you should probably improve your free throw shooting. I get it. Again, the three players that I keep bringing up, there's more, but those are the three big ones that you think about. Improve your free throw shooting, man. They're great basketball players, but they're terrible shooters from the free throw line. They're awful. Apparently Dwight Howard's been working on an improved jumper, and that's what it sounds like you will see this year. but that doesn't mean that doesn't guarantee he's gonna be better at free throws. And there's been multiple streaks in the past 5-6 years where Dwight Howard started off the year well from the line and just ended up doing the same thing he always does about shooting, like I said, 40 to 45% from the line. I can understand both sides of the argument. Mainly, it's just going to be exciting to see what happens if Adam Silver's rule ends up working out or not. It was shown that I think there was something like there's 16 times that Hack-A-Shaq strategy was employed 16 times as much this past season than 5 seasons ago, and then it was up like 2.5 times what it was from 2014-2015 to the 2015-2016 season. So again, it might fix that trend. It might make basketball better. In my initial opinion, again, you're going to have to find out and see. I'm going to have to find out and see. I mean, we'll see what happens. But also, I think it's a little bit better than it is bad. I think there's more pros than cons to it. But again, I can see both sides of the argument. So that pretty much does it for this video. Like I said, weird rule that they instituted this year, and I'm glad I could talk about it. But that's pretty much it. See ya.